Okay, so here we are with Cygwin Part 2, and I was going to show you things like GIMP working and the web browser and all of that, but it's sort of crashing a bit. I think it's running a bit too slowly or something, or because I'm using virtual desktop maybe, so we'll skip that. But I will show you a nice montage of me trying to build WX widget. So this took ages, like an hour to build, and I had to do it 6 times, so I've been doing it over the last 3 days, and it didn't work. And then I found, after I checked already, that there's a package I can just install for Cygwin. So I installed it, and it works. So we're going to have to start the X server to have a look at this. So we're going to try and run DDRescue-GUI in Cygwin. This is going to take a little while to start, so I might fast forward this if it's slow. No, that's fine, and it's loaded properly this time. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Got the desktop background and all that. Maybe just because I haven't started it for a while. So we downloaded DDRescue-GUI with our Epiphany inside already. It's not in the screen capture because it kind of went all weird, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is try and cobble things together and get it working, and just disable bits of the functionality that aren't going to work. Cygwin is quite slow on this laptop though, because I guess because it's old. Sometimes things don't work the first time, so I have to do them a couple of times, but then it's usually okay. So I think we've got, let's have a look. I think we've got this, but it won't run. I just want to check that it's there. Okay, so it's installed. But we'll have to disable this anyway. So what we want is so I'm just going to try running it first off. Let's see what happens. It's not going to work, but I just want to see what doesn't work. And I'm expecting this to take kind of a while to load everything. Yay! So that's a good sign. Okay, well that's promising. No, it was going to get stuck at this point because get dev info doesn't work. But I should be able to see if the about dialog and that kind of stuff is going to work, which it looks like it will, so that's good. And that's not presumably something's missing, so that doesn't work. It should. Okay, so this is the first time I've tried this, so that's a good start. So first off, I'm just going to start editing. So I think we've got feather pad, or have we got leaf pad? Okay, we've got leaf pad. We're just going to start editing. In the end, it might be possible for me to package this as a standalone Windows application and bundle it with Cygwin. This is my idea of how to make it work. So what I'm going to do is just set Linux to true, because Cygwin probably won't be detected. So I'll be able to import get dev info, but where it actually uses it, it won't work. So what we're going to do is just we're going to comment this out and comment that out and this, and what we'll do is we'll just return an empty dictionary as if it's not available, because it basically isn't. So that's going to be our first change, which should get it started. That should get it beginning to work. Okay, so that got it working, but we'll just have nothing in these lists, which is fine, we can work with that. Still getting these sort of... yeah, that won't work either. Fine. Because we don't have notification support. But yeah, I can select devices. I don't have anything plugged in yet, so that won't work. So that's... notifications won't work, so we can make that a non-action. Also, presumably this won't work. Yep, because it's sending a notification. Okay, so our next thing will be to disable notifications. So send notification is the function we're looking for. Here we go. Oops, that's not it. We want the function. That should probably bring us up. No? Oh, yeah, it's the wrong file. Okay. It's in Tools, I believe. Maybe it's not. I was pretty sure it was. Here we go. Right. And just put a return in there. So that should fix that problem. See what the update checker does now. Okay, so that works. Oh yeah, just no notification. Okay, so most things are now working with those few short tweaks. Disk information's just not going to tell us anything, and refreshing it won't do anything. Okay, so to get any further, I'm going to have to plug a USB stick in and reboot this in administrative mode so I can access the device. So I'm going to pause the recording for a second while I do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. That took a while, as you can tell from the time. It turned out Windows Defender was interfering with it. So really what I should do is install another antivirus program and make an exception, but I temporarily just turned off Windows Defender. So what I need to do is start the GUI again. Oh, also I'll put the icon in the right place while I'm at it. So the icon has appeared, so that's good. And the versions of the programs appear and the update checker works. So now I should be able to select a drive when the file picker comes up. It'd be good to run this on a faster system, really. Okay. So you can see this one with all the partitions. That's the one we want. SDB. And let's use a log file. Yeah, see, once it's done something once, doing it the next time seems to be much faster. But at first, so this is a GPT disk, that's why I'm calling it that. But yeah, at first it sometimes takes a very long time to do something. So I'm expecting the next thing not to work because it's going to try and find the block size of the device. Okay, fine. No such file or directory. Okay. Let's try again. I think maybe I need to do this on a quicker machine. It could be because this laptop struggles. That could be what the issue is rather than anything else in particular. So like now it's, here we go. So just like these really long delays sometimes. So I clicked and it's taking like 2 seconds to respond. This could be the hard drive, but I don't think it's that slow. But anyway, it's good to see it working. I'm just getting a bit exasperated because I've spent 3 days on this with varying degrees of success, but this is good. I didn't think it would be easy to get it this close to working. Whereas it's, in terms of actually getting it to work rather than messing about with Cygwin, it's been more or less immediate. Whoa, okay, it's working. I think. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up rather than make you wait 5 minutes. But this is good. This is really good news. Okay, so we're coming up to the end here, and it seems like it's working. I mean, some things won't, so like if I click abort, that will run kill all, and it will also use pkexec, so that won't work. So we'll need some exceptions for Cygwin, and other ways of doing things, like, I don't know, some Windows command to kill the process instead. But yeah, I don't know how to bundle, but this should work. I mean, if it will run in Cygwin itself, I should be able to bundle it with Cygwin somehow. So I have no idea what mounting will do, probably nothing. But in terms of the main functionality, it seems to work, so that's really encouraging. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to leave it here. It's a shame it's not working well enough for me to demonstrate it well. So I'm going to do it in a virtual machine, I guess. And have another better look at it later. So I guess there'll be a part 3, but this is a good milestone. So I hope you enjoyed this if you've watched all 30 minutes, and see you next time.